Hi, this is Dale Guiducci with ERA Credit Services coming to you with yet another video about the credit repair business. Now this one, I want to talk to those of you that maybe already started your business or maybe you're still considering starting a business and you're also considered, well, wait a minute, if my business does well, in other words, I get a lot of clients, how am I going to continue my marketing efforts to keep those clients coming in and provide the services at the same time? I've gotten some phone calls here recently from some people that have been successful in marketing their credit repair business, but now finding it a challenge to provide the service while all this new business is coming in and still maintaining everything they've got to do to build their business. So what I want to talk to you about today is outsourcing the delivery of the credit repair service, the dispute process and everything that goes with that. Outsourcing that just like I do and just like I've done for years now, where I've been able to build a credit repair business that does nearly $1 million in revenue every single year. Stay tuned. So the idea of outsourcing your service delivery, in other words, outsourcing pulling credit, outsourcing drafting dispute letters, outsourcing customer support, outsourcing the administrative portion of what you do as a credit repair company. I realize a lot of you, that's like giving up ownership, and I totally appreciate that. But I'm here to tell you that the way we do things, and I'm going to cover that in the video, and I say we, the company that I outsource to, the way they do things is far superior to anything I could create on my own, and it allows me to be able to build a much, much larger business. It's all about scalability. So let me give you an example. Marketing is very, very important. If you're going to build a credit repair business beyond making just a few $100s a month, you've got to be able to market your business to the general public in a number of different ways. Well, that's time consuming right there. And if you don't have the time to do that effectively, you're not going to have the customers coming into you to be able to create a profit and everything that you need to do to maintain a successful business. So something's got to give. You bring in clients, okay, great, now I got to deliver the service. If I'm delivering the service, now I can't spend the time necessary to bring in more clients. There's a lot of inconsistency there. So you can scale your business way bigger with outsourcing to a great company that does a phenomenal job with the clients. You can scale it as big as you want. If you bring in 10 clients a week, you bring in 30 clients a week, you bring in 100 clients a week or more, they can handle that business. So your dream space in terms of how big you want to build your company absolutely grows. So pay close attention to all the attributes and benefits I'm going to talk about with regard to outsourcing your credit repair service delivery. So a big question I get asked when I have this conversation with credit repair business owners or people that are speculating getting into the business is, can I brand my own company? Well, I do. ERA Credit Services, that's my credit repair agency, that's my brand. And I do everything I possibly can to get that brand out there, right? All my marketing materials are ERA Credit Services. My website is www.eracreditservices.com. If you've watched any of my videos on my YouTube channel, and by the way, you should subscribe because I've got videos on all kinds of topics in this industry. Even if you don't want to outsource, you want to continue doing it on your own, I've got videos about marketing and all aspects of the credit repair business. But my YouTube channel is all about ERA Credit Services, but that's not the company that delivers the service. I outsource that. I have a company that has a professional staff, hundreds of people that work for them. They do it much faster, much more effectively, and much more efficiently. So you definitely can get some major benefits by doing that, but yet you can keep your brand and actually do more with your brand by outsourcing your credit repair service delivery. Another concern people have is profitability. They go, oh yeah, sure. So, you got this company that's going to deliver all the services. There goes my profit. And that's not true at all. Now, it may be true that you're going to make less on each individual customer, but your profitability is going to go up. Why? Because you don't have any overhead. You don't have staff. You don't have, maybe you don't have staff anyway. Maybe you're doing it all on your own, but time is money. What are you paying yourself to deliver the credit repair service, the dispute letters, and everything that goes with that? What are you paying yourself? You should have a dollar value on that. You're not going to have to do any of that anymore. You're not going to have to pay a staff. You're not going to have that overhead with liability insurance and employee, everything that goes with employees, which is a lot. You're not going to have any employees. I don't have any employees. I'm sort of a one-man show, but I'm not really, because I have a staff, a professionally high-trained staff behind me that takes care of everything and can do it better than I could do it myself. So just another point on profitability, the way it works with our company and the company that I work with, that over a 6-month period of time, with regard to fees that a client would pay, you're going to earn 25%. So that's a pretty good profit margin, 25%. Now, if you calculate that against how you're doing things right now and you're not paying yourself, in other words, you're not including what your time is, an hourly wage that you're paying yourself, then maybe it's way over 25%. But if you, again, calculate what are you paying yourself to do all the credit repair service delivery, it's going to make total sense for you. And you're going to have time to be able to go out and get more clients, brand your company, market your company, go out and develop relationships with the referral sources, get more referrals. You're going to be able to do far more business. So your profitability is going to go way, way up. Now, this point is absolutely huge, because right now your company probably does credit repair. That's the main service, and maybe that's your only service is credit repair. And that's fine. It's just that everyone else has credit repair service as well. I mean, if you think of the thousands of companies and individuals that are out there delivering credit repair, what is making you different right now? What is differentiating you from everyone else out there if you're delivering just credit repair? Well, the way we do business, and with the company that I work with that you could work with as well, you're going to have a much more competitive service offering. In other words, you're going to have way more than credit repair. What this company has done is they've added other services to help people increase their credit score, help people with their finances in other ways, because as you know, just removing negative items from somebody's credit report, that's great. That's going to help them increase their credit score, but there's other ways that we could potentially, if you had the ability to do it, help them increase their credit score. So we have those other things. So first of all, something that everyone needs, which is online credit monitoring. So when you actually bring on a client, if you work it the way I do it and work with this company that I work with, you're going to be able to offer online credit monitoring to your client as well. You're going to be able to offer identity monitoring and identity theft protection to your clients. You're going to be able to offer credit education to your clients. Your clients are going to be able to learn all the things that they could potentially do to increase their credit score and what they could do for the rest of their lives to keep their credit score as high as they possibly can. That's a value add right there that's absolutely huge. You're going to have credit attorneys standing by. Why would you need a credit attorney? Well, what if the credit bureau doesn't remove things that by law should be removed? Like, you know it should be removed, but they refuse to remove it. Credit attorneys. You're going to have credit attorneys that can step in on behalf of your client at no extra charge and help get that item removed. That's awesome. But they also work with credit collection agencies that are harassing your client, and that happens a lot. So if you have a debt collector or collection agency that is doing things to your client that they shouldn't be doing by law against consumer protection law, you're going to be able to have these credit attorneys step in. That's a huge, again, value add that you could definitely offer your client. And there's other things like an online debt payoff system, savings calculator, a lot of other services that you're going to be able to just provide for your client free of charge. And again, add value to what you're doing out in the marketplace. An online debt payoff system, I mean, that's huge. If people can pay down their debt, they're going to be able to increase their credit score. So you're going to have a much better client offering to be able to present to your clients and go out and use for marketing purposes to draw attention to you, because you're going to be different than any other credit repair company in your area. In addition, you're going to be able to offer services that you could upsell in effect too. So in other words, what about being able to take somebody who rents a home, rents an apartment, and take their on-time rental payments going back up to 2 years in history and put it on their TransUnion credit report, giving them an instant boost in credit score? You have a service that you could sell kind of as an add-on to your credit repair service. That is very, very beneficial right there. You're also going to have a secured credit card that you can offer people to help them build credit. So all kinds of great things right there to, again, differentiate you from the marketplace, give you a lot more to offer people, and be able to go out there and talk to not only clients in terms of your advertising and whatever it is that you do currently to market your business, but also when you go out and you talk to referral sources, people in real estate, mortgage, banking, auto, solar industry. You can share with them you've got a lot more to offer than ABC Credit Repair Company down the road. You're now differentiating yourself from any other company in the marketplace. Now, we all know, right? If we're in the credit repair business, or maybe this is something you don't know yet because you haven't really started your business yet and haven't thought about this, but in the credit repair industry, your clients are not going to stay with you forever, right? They want to be on service, if you think about it, as the least amount of time as possible. One of the questions I get from a client all the time is, well, how long is this going to take, right? Because they want to pay those monthly fees for as few months as they possibly can, right? So that's going to be on their mind. Well, as soon as they get their credit score to where they want it or need it to be, typically what are they going to do? They're going to cancel the service with you. And that's a challenge in the credit repair industry with all companies in the industry. Well, we've got something, again, doing it the way I have done it and working with the company that I work, we've got something to potentially help client retention. We've got money saving services that we can offer people to have them stay on service with us even longer. So in other words, client goes in through our credit restoration service, credit repair service, and they've got these other services that they also take advantage of. They get their credit score to where they want it to be. We can now offer them some services where they can save money on their cell phone bill, save money on other things that they pay money on every single month, like streaming services, insurances that they pay right now. If we can help a client save more money than they're paying us for these services, they're going to stay on service for a very, very long time, which means your income, your monthly income keeps rolling in for a lot. That means that your monthly income keeps rolling in for a lot longer. So when we go back to the profitability aspect, now you have something that you can offer to increase your profitability long term. Now, what about tracking your clients and understanding what's going on with each of your clients that you are now basically outsourcing to this other company? The online reporting they have to you is absolutely phenomenal. You get an online portal that you can log into. You can see all of your clients, what's happening with all of your clients. And then you've got customer support available Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And you can pick up the phone and talk to somebody and they will pull up the entire account for your client. You can ask them any questions that you want. It's absolutely phenomenal. They do a great job of that. So you're not going to miss a beat with understanding what's going on with your clients. That is a huge positive right there. Now, here's one maybe you never even thought about, but if you right now get business from real estate agents, mortgage brokers, again, automobile dealerships, solar companies, bankers, tax professionals, anybody that you've got out there that refers business to you. One of the issues that referral sources, potential referral sources, people in real estate and mortgage have had is they said, listen, I've referred people to a credit repair company before, but I could never keep track of what's going on with my client. Like they weren't calling me up and telling me, hey, my client had certain number of derogatories removed, or their credit score is now here, so you can start working with them to sell them a home, as an example. Well, we've taken care of that. We've got online reporting. So when you have a referral source, let's say somebody in the real estate business, you can put them into the system, and then you can attach every client that they refer to you, you can attach to them. So they can go into their, what I call a mini portal, and they can get a summary report of what's going on with their client. And then because the client has online real-time credit reporting, they can call up that client and say, hey, log into your system, see what your credit score is. Oh, it's a 640? Let's get you into the office so we can get you out, start looking at some homes. That's really, really big right there, and a huge selling point for people that work in these industries to want to send you their credit challenge clients. Now, we have training on all of the services that I mentioned, right? And there's more. I didn't mention every single one, but if you want to understand how those services work, you're going to get trained on them, but also you're going to get the services. So you're going to be able to use the services and experience exactly what your customer would experience. If you want training on how to build a business, maybe you want to know more about how to market your business, more about the way to grow your business. Well, we have training on that as well. So we have an online training platform. I have produced, and if you go into YouTube, you can see a lot of the videos. I mean, I give them away for free, but my agents that work with me, they are all trained by my videos as well. I do a live training every single week, and I do one-on-one coaching. So support, training, all of that is covered, and we can definitely talk more about that. Now, here's something that I want to share with you. Actually, a couple of things. One is, right now, if you have started your own credit repair business, you've either dealt with a surety bond if your state required it or not, registered with your state if they required it or not, but nonetheless, you are doing business in your state, right? And hopefully you're doing it legally, because I talk to a lot of people that haven't done any of those things yet, and they could get themselves into trouble. But let's assume you've taken care of that. Well, right now you're doing business in your state. How would you like to do business in all 50 states, right? When you work with this company and you outsource to this company that I do, you are now able to do business in all 50 states because they're the ones delivering the service, which, if you know Credit Restoration Organizations Act, CROA, that's one of the stipulations. So they're the one delivering the service. They can do business in all 50 states. Now, because they can do business in all 50 states, you can now do business in all 50 states. So your business can grow even further. Now, here's another thing. You can also have agents that work with you, people like me. I own a credit repair agency. You're going to own a credit repair agency. What about other people that want to own a credit repair agency in these other states, these other cities, places that you aren't doing marketing, that you aren't conducting business? What if you could have people in those states and get paid on their production when they build their business, when they sell to clients and so forth? You can. With this business model, you can. So if this is interesting to you at all, I know I've thrown a lot at you, but if this is interesting to you at all and you're going, well, it sounds like I want to know more, but I don't know everything. Of course, right? There's going to be a link in the description, right? So if you go into the description when we're done watching this video, you'll see a link to my website. Actually, I'll also have it pop up at the end so you can just click on the video that I'm referring to, but you can click at the end of this video, or you can go and visit my website. It's a 21-minute video. It breaks down all of the details, all the services, what we charge clients, what you make on a client, how this idea of being able to build a business all over the country, how does that work, what the training program is, what it costs to get started. By the way, less than $300, but that video will break it down for you. So watch that video. And then if you're on my website watching the video, that's probably the best place to go. Then right underneath that, it says book a phone appointment. You click on that, it'll pull up my calendar. You can pick a day and time, of course, that I'm available, but that you're going to be available. It'll go right on my calendar, block that time for you, and I'll pick up the phone and call you, and we'll just talk about this. And you can ask me how it all works practically. In other words, what's the reality of how it all goes? And I've been doing this for 7 years. Again, my business does close to, it's either going to do close or over $1 million in revenue this year. And I still have all the time to be able to do videos, go out and meet with real estate people, do all the things that I need to do to market my business. So if it's intriguing, watch that 21-minute video, get those details, take notes, and then book a phone appointment with me, and we'll get on the phone and we'll talk more. So if this was intriguing and this was interesting, go ahead and like it, please. I'd really appreciate that. And if you want to see videos that I come out with, and typically it's about once a week, about credit repair, the credit repair industry, the marketing of the credit repair, all different aspects of it, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notifications of when I get videos coming out. And I just really appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. If outsourcing your credit repair service delivery, if that's kind of a challenge for you right now, or you think it could be a challenge, then definitely go and watch that 21-minute video and then book a phone appointment. We'll get on the phone and talk. I look forward to that conversation. Have a great day.